right, guys. Now, I know you heard about this interview with Rosé on Call Her Daddy podcast. I'm going to post the first 30 minutes on this channel, and the rest is going to be in the YouTube membership because this is a long video. So if you want to see me react to the entire podcast, you're going to have to join the YouTube membership. So let's get into the first 30 minutes of this interview. Let's get it. Let's do it. Let's get right into it. Let's get into it.
This is Rosé here. Blackpink is being called the biggest pop band in the world. Billions with a B of views.
Blackpink arrived with such force.
Blackpink's Rosé teases her solo project. Can we do that one more time? That was fun.
Rosé finding huge success as a solo act.
제가 좋아하는 랜덤 게임, 랜덤 게임, 게임 스타일.
First Korean female act.
I present to you
Rosé and Bruno Mars.
Thank you so much. This means so much to me.
I love this video right here. I love this.
Annual Grammy Awards.
Very good.
Song of the Year, Aparte.
Uh-oh. They did it in Korea? That's lit. Wow, that's crazy.
Welcome to a special edition of Call Her Daddy. We are going to do things just a little bit differently today. I came to Seoul to interview someone very special, immerse myself in her culture, and maybe have a little fun along the way. So, if you're ready, let's get into it.
What is up, Daddy Gang? It is your founding father, Alex Cooper, with Call Her Daddy.
Alex Cooper. Welcome
Let's
to
go. Let's
Rosé,
go.
welcome to Call Her Daddy.
Let's go, Rosé. Oh my God, bro. Let's W's in the chat for Rosé, bro. W's in the chat right now. The Grammys is on right now, bro. Right now, the Grammys are on, bro. Rosé, she could win tonight. I'm excited, bro. I'm excited. I hope she wins, bro. That will be history.
This is my first time ever in Korea.
Yay.
I feel so honored that I get to spend this time with you. So, should we get going?
Oh, please. Wait, when did you arrive?
Like 10 hours ago.
Oh my gosh. We need your coffee.
Let's go get coffee. Let's go. Let's go. Can you even go to a coffee shop? Because we have this entire place shut down. Shut down for you. Like, can you go normal places?
If I like cover up properly, it's usually like the hair. I have like a cap on and then I look like a murderer basically, and everyone's like, and I'm just like this dark thing walking around. But if I can just like cover it up, then I can.
I mean, you are sitting in front of me. You're a global superstar. But I do kind of want to go back before all of this. YG Entertainment was holding auditions.
YG!
And your dad encouraged you to try out. Can you talk to me about what that process was like a little bit?
I think me growing up, like even culturally, my parents, it wasn't a normal thing to like send me off to like something like that or like classes or anything like that.
Yo, if you're rocking with these reactions, the membership is where it gets crazy. Early reactions, member-only videos, deep dives, and polls where you tell me what to react to. Hit that join button and come on now, be a part of the family, baby. Let's get it.
And so I would always just sing at home, just like on the piano. And it was like, never taken lessons before. So it was very like organic and stuff. But for him to be like, do you want to take an audition? I was like, what? Me? Like, what do you mean? I'm like, I don't have any, I'm not a great singer. Am I? I was like, am I, Dad? No.
You're like, wait, tell me again, Dad, should I do this?
Like, what?
Yeah, but then, Rosie, you go and you audition and you come in first out of thousands of people. Were you nervous going into the audition, or were you like, I've got this?
No, I was like laughing because when I was like in the line, all these girls were like playing me. They're like, "Hi, I wrote this song," and I'm like, "Wow!" And they'd play incredible. They were really good in my opinion, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is terrible." And I walk in being like, "Well, I'm just gonna have to consider it a good experience and just have fun."
What do you think YG
Wow.
saw in you?
No, I have no idea. Maybe they could imagine, because I remember they were planning on making this group that eventually turned into Blackpink. And maybe I fit that category, or maybe I think like, since I was from Australia, I feel like that was probably something different. And like, I was from like a different area. I wasn't even from the US. And back then there weren't many foreign people in these Korean groups.
And then you get the call and you obviously get accepted. You grew up in Australia, but trainees have to live full-time in Korea to do this program. How did you feel when you found out that at 15 years old you were going to have to move to a new country alone? Like, were you scared?
No.
Wow.
I was just excited. I was like, oh my God, this is so exciting. This is like so dramatic. I'm like leaving. I'm like, bye everyone. Like, where are you going? I'm like, I don't know how to explain it.
You're like, I'll see you guys later.
Yeah, it felt so special. and then it all just kind of was like, and then reality kicked in.
Was there a moment you can remember where it really sunk in, like, oh my God, this is happening and I'm completely alone. Like, my family's gone. I'm 15 years old. Here we go.
I think it was like as soon as they dropped me off. So we got to the building and they were really nice and accommodating to like my whole family. And they showed us around, like, this is a recording studio. This will be like da-da-da. And then we go to the basement where the rehearsal space was. And then they introduced me to the girls. And I was like so shy, and I'm like, oh my God, this is so fun, but like exciting and scary, and yeah. And then I said hi, and then I remember I turned to my parents, and they were outside the room. They're like, all right, we're leaving now. And I remember being like, wait, where are you going? And they're like, well, you have to stay here and now like practice with the girls. And I remember being like, oh, and they were all watching me, so I didn't have time to process it. And then I remember they like, okay, and then they just give me like a rough hug, and then the door closes, and I remember, so they were all looking at me, and then I rushed to the corner, so the door is at the corner. So the door closes, and then I like put my nose like on the corner, and then I just start sobbing. And then the girls all came around and like hugged me, but I was so scared, like.
Of course, at 15 years old, like, I think the most I could equate it for people in America would be if you went to boarding school as a kid, right? And you get sent away for high school and you go on this excursion for a couple years. What do you think was one of the scariest things back then that you had to like do alone for the first time without your parents once you got into the program?
I think just honestly, like, understanding the culture and then realizing hierarchy and having to like put yourself somewhere amongst all these people when I don't have any social skills yet. I think that's quite scary. It is, I had to do that quite early on, and to start navigating, okay, who are the people here that are going to protect me? And are they going to protect me? Or is that just going to be me? And I think that's just a question that obviously potentially doesn't naturally come to a 15-year-old. And just the contrast of having like full family growing up to like none in a day.
You're on your own.
Yeah.
Do you remember a moment that you were like, oh, I thought I could trust this person and that didn't work out so well?
I think like I had trust for like everyone growing up, because I mean, I grew up in Australia and like everyone's just, you have your parents as well, and you're just in like school and it's protected environments, and parents would take me to church, and again, protected environments, and my parents know everyone that's going to take care of me whenever they drop you off anywhere. But I think slowly realized with that, when you're taken away from your parents, I think as a child, you just instantly realize that, oh, like I can't trust anyone. until like you grow up as an adult yourself, and then you know how to protect yourself. That's when you can start, you know, choosing who you can trust. But I think at that time, I feel like I probably realized, like, for now, I can't trust anyone.
The training process was so intense, and I think there's a lot of people that maybe aren't familiar with it, and it's essentially this 24/7 boot camp where you are training, you are doing singing, dancing, language skills, PR, stage presence. Once you got fully immersed in it and you started taking these classes, like, what do you think was the biggest shock to you of all of the training that you were going through?
Well, I guess, but I went at such a young age that I didn't understand the concept of rest. And now that I'm an adult, now I realize, and then what freedom might mean. Because in the past, like, I was just a child. And so, like, when they told me to, I'm like, okay. And then now I think about it, to kind of do something like every single day, like with no time off. Like, I don't remember from 16 to 20, I don't remember what like hanging out or just relaxing was.
Wow.
I didn't have any other friends other than the girls that I trained with as well. 11 a.m. to 2 a.m. was our training hours. And then I think it was a bit shocking that we all had to just stay in this big dance studio and this extra small studio and just share it all together. So we'd all have earphones and like iPads and just sit around and find places to like have privacy.
Right, so you kind of didn't have privacy.
We did
essentially.
not. Yeah. Oh, and so like the only time I noticed that I was alone was when I was in the shower. So I would wake up earlier than anyone just so that I can have 34 minutes in the shower. And I remember I'd just cry because I never wanted to show anyone my tears. I don't want to look weak. And so like I remember I'd be like cry in the shower, and then I'd be like, then I'd walk out and be like, I'm back.
What were you crying about?
I mean, being away from home and just, I guess, yeah. And I was just like also going through being like a teenager and everything. And so I think I remember doing that and just realizing there's no privacy whatsoever. We even shared a big, like the living room was a wardrobe because we didn't have enough space for everybody's clothes because it was the tiniest apartment back then. And so the whole living room was just clothes.
I don't want to stop it too many times, but I got to say this. 11 a.m. to 2 a.m. is absolutely insane, bro. There's a reason why she's in the position that she is in. She is she doesn't sleep. She doesn't rest. She's a hard worker, bro. And I can admire that. And like that, honestly, it proves it to me right there why she has literally everything and why she continues to flourish in like I guess the later part of her career, like you know what I mean? So like absolutely, and it's inspiring, bro. 11 a.m. to 2 a.m. as a kid, that's inspiring. And also W to the host for letting her speak and letting her talk. I really love that. She's not interrupting. She's a good host.
Clothes.
After your debut, you guys all shot to insane levels of global fame overnight. You said in an interview that freedom for you is being anonymous. What did you mean by that?
Yeah, I think I still feel that way. Freedom is like, I mean, the feeling of the opposite of the word kind of feels like, because I'm not anonymous, I guess a lot more people than before recognize me. And so it does kind of stop me from having some experiences. And so I feel like if I were to be anonymous for a day, then I would feel free to do so many fun things.
What do you think you would do? If you could, all the attention, the noise is turned off, no one knows who you are, you're allowed to go anywhere in the world, what would you do?
I would go to like the busiest place on earth and just like walk down and just...
Like where? New York, Seoul?
Yeah, New York, so, or like any like theme park and just walk on the streets and then like, I don't know, that's what so like I still go, but like I like, you know, kind of have to like hide, but I'd look cute first of all, I'd dress cute.
No like scarf around your face.
None of that. I'd dress really cute and I would go with friends or, this is like the funniest thing, it's been my, I don't know if I should say it, but like my dream for a long time is like, I've always like from like when I was like I think a teenager, dreamed of going to a theme park with a boyfriend.
Rosie. No.
But you know how like we kind of shade the people who are like in love in line? You know how we kind of like, ugh. But I've always wanted to try that.
Like, I want to do those cute cringe things, like hold hands on like...
And be annoying. And have people be like, oh my God. And be like, well.
And like take cute pictures and like have no one watching you, but like have a moment where you could just be cute and corny and cheesy.
And not have to think about
anyone taking pictures. If anything, you're the only two taking pictures.
Yeah. And we're like,
wow. I know, and how crazy. It's like the world would do anything to see you actually do that. Because they're like, who is it? Who is she with?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh my God, maybe you know what? Someone needs to get that for you for like a holiday. Like, shut down the theme park, let you go with a boy, and go and enjoy yourself. Kiss on the Ferris wheel.
I'd go home and I'd like write in my journal. Today, I finally...
Dear diary.
Dear diary.
I don't know about that, guys. If you go to a theme park and it's only you and somebody else, I don't know how fun that actually would be. It kind of would be kind of weird. Like, it's just empty. You don't hear nothing. I don't know about that. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about that.
Today, I went on the Tilt-A-Whirl and we held hands and kissed.
And kissed.
I'm happy. I'm free.
I'm free.
Oh my God, that's adorable.
I know, it's really dumb, but yeah.
It's not dumb. I think you can dream about those little things because
I love her laugh
you're
so
also
much, bro.
still a girl at heart and you're still normal to yourself, right? There's so much you just said that I want to unpack, but I think we should do it over some food. What do you think?
Oh, please. I've actually been really hungry this whole time.
Right? I feel like I have the best tour guide today. I'm like,
oh, yes.
Take me to get some food, Rosie.
Oh my God, there's so many things I can think of right now, and I'm really excited.
Oh, snap.
We made it. We're here. Tell me how you picked this place.
Well, I was like thinking, where could I take Alex? So traditionally there are like way more, but I think a lot has kind of disappeared. But usually outside there's like a tent, and they're called 포장마차. And this is the kitchen of it, obviously, so we're not in the tent. But then people used to, like on the streets, there'd be tents. And if you go inside, it's like really warm inside. And like plastic tables, just very like cheap, like furniture and stuff. And a lot of people just, you know, on their way back from work, or they would, you know, stop by for like a drink and some really good Korean food. And I think it's like a really traditional thing. And I haven't actually been to one in a while, and I thought it'd be like a fun experience to kind of come with you, so.
I am honored. I also was thinking, I'm so happy that I'm able to bring you somewhere that obviously you couldn't go normally every day. And yes, we shut this place down, but I also wouldn't have found this myself. So we're both here, and we usually wouldn't be able to come here because I wouldn't have found it, and you can't because you're too famous. So let's cheers to that.
Let's cheers to that.
Okay, what are we drinking?
I think at a place like this, you have to do the somek.
Okay.
And it's just beer with a shot of soju. Here, I'm gonna show off my skills. I just learned this skill, so I hope this is gonna be great. I literally learned it like last week from my friends. So this is what they did. Let me.
What is this? What is this?
This is like, they just get 2 soju glasses and measure it like that, and then usually it's like best if you kind of.
Oh my
match the
God.
line. I am your bartender, basically.
And you mix this with the beer. Is this kind of traditional, like everyone drinks this?
Yes. 어때요? 맞는 것 같아요. I'm asking the cameraman here.
네.
좀 더 안 해도 될 것 같죠?
Wait, what are you asking him?
I'm asking him if he thinks this is a good ratio. Okay. 이만큼? 숟가락 혹시 있나요? Ah! I'll have this one. This one looks good.
Okay. What makes one look good and one not look good?
I think I did a bit more here. And then I think that's just what they do. I didn't put my mouth on that, so there you go.
So you don't stir it, you just hit it?
I mean, apparently, I think that works.
Okay. There we go.
And then, cheers.
Cheers.
After you start drinking this, I've tried just beer on own, and it's a bit like boring.
So do you drink this usually if you're going out for a night out?
In Korea, yes.
Okay, and what else are you drinking if you're not in Korea? Are you a tequila girl?
Oh, I'm a vodka girl. Tequila tastes like vomit from the worst nights of my life. So I cannot.
Okay, but you've drank it on the worst nights of your life.
As in the best and then worst endings of my life.
So fair. You have to keep it for like special occasions. Okay, we're about to eat a lot of food.
A lot.
Oh my God, thank you so much.
It's this keramari, which is like an omelet, basically,
That looks delicious.
with vegetables in. This
It's on the
kimchi
free-
stew. This is gonna keep us warm.
Guys, it's freezing in Korea right now. We're not just being like bougie with our jackets on, we're actually cold.
감사합니다.
Wow.
Oh my God, wait. This is like one of my favorites.
What is this?
It's just dried squid, and then this is a really good sauce.
We'll let this cool off. Let's just start with culture. You left Australia, you moved to Korea, you've talked about how it was a culture shock. Like
She's like dried squid. Let's let this cool off.
you were one of the only Koreans when you were at school in Australia. Then you come to Korea and it's like, are you Korean enough?
Yeah, no, that's a really good question. Like, I think I always grew up feeling like I definitely looked different from everyone in my class, and that was fine, but just somewhat felt like a bit different, and my culture at home was different because my parents were both from Korea, and I think moving to Korea, I was very excited, and I instantly thought that, you know, everyone there would be like me, and obviously I haven't grown up here. There was so much to learn from, and I think just like in terms of how people, you know, like when certain people meet for the first time, like manners are different, and in an elevator, like how your manners would be in an elevator, to like buying things over just a counter. And like, in all of that, it's like everyone has such different mannerisms, and just like learning from like about all of that was much more difficult than I thought. And yes, there came the question of, am I Korean enough? And I definitely have felt a little bit like, because I'm just purely half, like when I went to school, half very like Australian cultured, and then I'm also like not. And then coming here, it was just like my whole life has been a bit, and I'm sure a lot of people share the same feeling of just trying to figure out where I belong. But lately, because I've been traveling like a lot, I've been traveling to like London, to like New York, to LA, back to Korea, and then like for tour we go to like Asia, like Thailand, and all these in Japan, and because I'm traveling a lot, I think more and more I do that, I feel like I just belong to myself, and whatever culture I am, it's just a mixture of a bunch of things. And I think late 20s now, I feel much more comfortable. And that's why I love traveling, and I feel like I relate to a lot of people. And yes, I do feel a bit alienated from certain crowds, but I think there's a beauty in that. And there was a time where it hurt a bit, like when you're much younger, but like, you know, that's why I'm really grateful for my job as well, because it, you know, it gives me the
exposes you to all these different cultures.
Yes.
And I think what's so beautiful, which is a good message for anyone listening, is like you at first are just trying to fit in, and you're trying to be like, I'm like this person or this person.
Yeah.
What makes you so beautiful is that you are unique, and you have these different backgrounds that make you who you are, that made you stand out when you did that audition, and YG saw you and thought, oh, this girl should come, right? Like, there's something about it that's also so beautiful, that you bring these different elements into your life, that you have to look at it as a positive. Okay, let's eat.
Shall we?
What is this called?
This is just 오징어, which is squid.
Okay.
And this is 청양고추 mayo, which is like basically saying like chili pepper and mayonnaise.
So we just break it off.
I would usually grab it and then rip it. 이모는 혹시요 이거 찢어주실 수? 제가 손을 안 씻어가지고. 찢어드릴게요. I didn't wash my hands, so I just asked her to
Rip it for us? Okay.
And then that's just omelet, so you can try that. It's with ketchup, so good old ketchup.
I'm going for the omelet, guys.
Yeah, she don't want that squid, bro. I know she don't want it.
This is my heaven.
How is the omelet?
It's so yummy. What is this?
Okay, this is pork. That with the this. Oh wait, I'm gonna teach you. So get
Teach
a
me.
piece of lettuce.
Okay.
Just like a big one is fine too. Yes. You grab a piece.
Okay.
You grab a bit of sauce, like that. 저희 청양고추 좀 썰어주실 수 있을까요? 감사합니다.
Whoa. What?
I'm just really excited. I need to come back here again. It's so funny. I eat the same things every day and I still get excited.
You're so cute. Wait, go back. Look at your face.
저희 청양고추 좀 썰어주실 수 있을까요? 감사합니다.
Whoa. What?
I'm just really excited. I need to come back here again. It's so funny. I eat the same things every day and I still get excited.
Whenever you come to LA, I'm gonna take you to my favorite spots.
Please.
Yeah.
I love that.
I realized that I haven't.
It's gonna be a beat up. It's gonna be a beat up restaurant on Figueroa, Compton.
Acknowledged. I started this episode and I referred to you as Rosé,
Oh, yes.
and then now I'm calling you Rosie.
Something happened.
Something happened. Because I think a lot of people are familiar with, pop stars have these alter egos on stage, and then they're also a little bit potentially different behind the scenes. Can you talk about what the difference is between those two personas?
I think, like I started off as, my whole career started as Blackpink, and I feel like it was so much fun creating this character on stage because I'm just from like Australia, like in my bedroom, but like it was so much fun creating this like pop star like character. It was so much fun, and then I think creating my first solo album, it was my discovery of like, who am I? And like when I was naming the album, I really thought a lot about it. There was like options like, #1 girl. And then a lot of people was like, what about Rosie? And at first I was like, it seems a bit like narcissistic. Sorry that I'm like, I'm not sure.
Right.
And then it slowly grew on me, and then, just the idea of it being Rosie, because Rosé has been such a big part of my life, and that's what we present ourselves as, Blackpink Rosé. And I felt like this was very opposite. 감사합니다. 네, 좋아요. And so I noticed that it was closer to kind of introducing a different version of me, because it combined all the stories I would talk about with my friends and family. And they call me Rosie at home. And of course, the online name that the company had made for me at the beginning of Blackpink, I remember when it happened. It was like the day before they released my profile picture. They were like Rosé, and like the name got announced.
And did you get to pick that, or did they come up with it?
They actually came up with it, and I freaked out. It was like, I think it was like 8 hours before it came out, and I was like, what?
I mean, it's a great name, but like,
I love it now.
Right.
But at the time, I was like, what is Rosé? I'm like, at first, I was like, I sound like a grandma. At the beginning, until it like has settled.
Did you know that you were going to have a different name presented, or did you think you were going to be presented as Rosie?
I don't know. I don't think I really thought about that. And everyone called me Rosie. And I guess back then, I had no clue about I'd never questioned what's my name going to be. I'd never even questioned that. And then they were like, hear me out, Rosie. And then they typed it on the computer, and they're like, look, it's going to look so cool. And then I saw it on screen, and that's when I was like, okay, it looks nice. Yeah. And so, yeah. 감사합니다.
Perfect timing.
Okay.
Oh, wait, we still haven't tried your favorite thing.
That one might be a bit interesting. We'll
Bro,
see
why
if
is she
you-
capping, Show? She doesn't want to eat it, bro. Come on now. She's capping.
Try that,
It's
Rosie.
just dried.
What are you trying to say? Should I
It's,
go for it?
So it's dry squid.
Okay,
And
dry
then
squid.
I usually just dip it in the green one. It's a bit spicy, so you have to...
Okay.
I don't know how good you are with spicy. I'm not sure.
I think I'm pretty good.
Okay.
I said that in
Wait, take
less.
that big chunk off. Yeah, that might be better.
I feel like I'm not trying to kill you on our first hangout. Okay.
감사합니다.
Bro, bro.
네, 감사합니다. It's really hard.
Okay,
You have to chew on it. Chew on
chew
it.
it
Just
or rip it.
chew on it.
chew on
Just
it?
take your time.
Okay. Okay.
You're like, what?
I wasn't ready for that.
It's not that crazy, but it goes really well with beer.
I like calamari. I like fried
You're like-
calamari. That's me.
What?
This is why I was so excited for this, though, because I would never have ordered this myself, because I would have been like, what is that? I don't even know what to do with that. And the fact that I now have enough information that I can go to my friends and be like, this with beer
It's amazing.
Oh, that's really interesting. I've never tasted anything like it.
I think if somebody introduced that to me, like after I grew up, I'd be like, what? But my parents would like, every time we watched TV together, my mom would like get one and then like, you know, kind of grill it over the stove and bring it. It's like nice and warm, and then it'd just be like so good.
All right, guys. So I just wanted to react to the first 30 minutes. The rest of the long podcast is going to be on the YouTube membership. Join the membership right now. Click the join button below. And if you want to see more Blackpink videos, more reactions, click this video right here. And I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Great interview by Rosé. I love it. I want to see the rest. I want to enjoy it. I want some food. I'm hungry. I'm hungry now, okay? I'm going to catch y'all in the next one. Peace.